Hi, welcome to Tech Time. So today we're going to be looking at Excel. Now we've had Excel classes in the past where we looked at some of the different pieces, tips and tricks. Today we're focusing completely on tables. So get your Excel programs warmed up and ready because we are talking Excel tables today on Tech Time. Today's Tech Time is on creating tables using Excel. So, in case you haven't had a chance, please do check out our other Excel videos so you can see all of the other different skills and things that we have gone over. This particular video is just on using tables. So, why use a table in Excel and what kind of advantages does it give us? I'm going to show you those things today. We start by opening our Excel document, which I have open here on the screen. Now, adding a table is pretty simple. You can take information that's already on the screen and convert it into a table, or you can just simply start with a table and then add information there already. Since most of us are familiar with how to input information, let's talk about taking something that's already made and converting that into a table. Whatever we end up doing, the table button is going to be located here in the center, and when you click on it, it will give you table options. Right now, it's showing us the different colors and types that we can choose from. We'll be looking at this more in just a moment, but if we were just going to start from scratch, you would choose one of these and then go ahead and get started. Since I'm going to open a table, I'm going to go to File, Open, there we go. So we have this information that I've already created ahead of time. It has just basic things you would have for like a contact book, has your list of names. These would be first names, last names, phone number, make-believe address. So essentially I have an address book that I've started. Now, it doesn't say that this is first name, last name. We just can kind of gather that by looking at the information. Now, turning this into a table is going to help us organize this information better because it'll make it easier when it comes to adding things in, sorting. So just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to sort this information using column A. So you can see they're not in any kind of order here. And to do a sort and filter, I need to go to the right button here in my menu. So I'm going to click Sort and Filter. I'm going to tell it to sort A through Z to put it in alphabetical order. Okay, notice that I've gone and clicked the button, I've chosen an option, and another little window is popping up asking me if I want to expand the selection. This is a safety feature, making sure that however I sort this information, if I want it to stay together, in other words, the name with the other information that follows it, then I need to expand the selection to include it all. If I don't, if I choose the second option, it's just going to put column A in order and leave everything else, which means I'm going to no longer have the right name with the other information. So long story short, I'm just going to click expand the selection, hit sort, and you'll see everything has been kept together and sorted by column A in alphabetical order. I could do the same for any of the other columns, going through the same process. It's a few clicks, a confirmation, done. Now let's instead highlight this information and put it into a table. So as I showed you earlier, there's a button here that says Format as Table. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now it doesn't matter what style I choose. It's only aesthetic. Okay, the color matters. If I want it dark on top or lighter, if I want the lines in between, that is the only thing that really matters here. It's not going to affect the table itself, it's just the way it looks. So I'm going to go with something simple. Orange has the different colors. Now, when you choose to insert a table, it will place this little bar around the area, letting you know that this is the section that's going to be changed into a table, confirming that here. Now, there is a question in this box asking if our table has headers. I mentioned our table does not have headers because there's nothing letting us know that these items are first name, last name, phone number, address. So no, my table does not have headers. I'm not going to check that. The reason I don't want to check that is because it's going to help us create headers. I'm going to click OK. Now you'll see that my information has been made into a table. Since I chose the orange color, it does have my headers in dark orange, all of my information in light orange and white, every other line a different color to help it make it a little bit more readable. But I still don't have anything that's really distinguishing what these columns are. It's column 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I need to do is go in and rename these columns. So column A is actually going to be, not first, first name. Column B is going to be last name. Column 3 is going to be phone. And column D, address. Okay, great. Now I have my information nice and organized, nice and color coordinated, really easy to see. But what's even better about this is I can sort this information without having to go through multiple steps. So we already have the information sorted alphabetically by first name. Let's sort it by last name. So I'm going to click the little drop down arrow in the table. I'm going to tell it to sort A through Z. And notice that I did not have to go click, 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 confirm. It was click the arrow, choose what I want, and now it's done. So now this information in my table is organized by last name. Everything's still kept together, so I don't have to worry about that because it's in a table format. So the table works a little bit more smoothly than it does when you don't have it in a table. By the way, this table feature is something that is unique to Microsoft Excel. This feature is not available on Google Sheets, and it's not available right now in LibreOffice. So if you want to be able to use tables, it has to be used in Excel. Just wanted to make sure everyone understands that in case you're trying to reproduce this in one of the other programs. It's kind of the one major feature that the other free softwares have not been able to work out yet. Either that or it's possible that Microsoft has a complete ownership of this idea. Whatever the case is, it's only available in Microsoft. Now you might be saying, well, that's great that you've taken the information you had and turned it into a table. What if I want to add to the table? Well, that is a very good question. Let's say I want to add another line here under Frank Yazzie. Let's just randomly throw in a name there. Let's say it is George Burns. Notice that as I started typing, it added an entire row to my table because it now has the correct color. It didn't have that before. I just started typing and it formatted it for me. So it has already expanded my table to include this new information. So I'm just going to make up a number here to throw in. And I'm just going to put 123 address. Okay. So just by clicking in the next available spot and typing in information, it's smart enough to know that it needs to expand and add that information to the table. The other option is I can go to the very bottom corner of my table, the last bit of information, hit tab, and it will automatically create a new row for me. So as you can see, my white row is here. All I did was hit tab from the bottom corner and created a new space ready for me to put information in. So either hit tab at the very end of your table to add a new row, or just simply go to the very bottom of where you want to put the new row and just start typing. I can do the same thing if I want to add another column. So I have a first name, last name, phone, and address column. Let's say I want to add a column for city. So just by typing it in and hitting enter, it automatically adds a column. Now I can add in what city these people are in. They're all in Gallup, so I'm just going to type Gallup and drop that all the way down. Very simple. So as you can see, having a table definitely makes life a lot easier when it comes to just putting in information and being able to quickly go through and sort it out. So I hope this helps you with your projects and learning how to organize things. So that's all there is to do with tables. I hope you've enjoyed our session today. Again, please take a look at our other Excel classes that we have, where we focus on other specific skills that you might need. And if you have any questions or would like to learn how to do something different, please feel free to contact us. You can leave a comment in the comment section below. You can contact the library and ask to speak with me, Marcos, and we'll be happy to find something to add to our next video. So for Tech Time Online, I'm Marcos, and we will catch you next time.